What's up guys, this is your boy, the Average Gamer 98 over here, back with another video for Injustice 2 Mobile. And in this video, we are going to look at Tier 3 Heroic 7 sub-bosses and finish off the Shield bosses and finish off Mythic Wonder Woman here and play against boss Superman as well, which is literally a tough boss, and given I'm in Heroic 7, it makes it a lot tougher. So here is the team. I'm gonna use Heartbreaker, Harley Quinn, and Raven, as well as Entangling Poison Ivy here, and this is against boss Wonder Woman. So boss Wonder Woman negates rush attack and also is critical attack resistant. She's not immune. So, like, I have the Dark Metal cards this time on Entangling Poison Ivy and a level 1. So, note here, guys, that as you level up the Dark Metal cards artifact, the duration for which the critical hit area is gonna stay decreases. So, it's best to have the level 1 Dark Metal cards artifact equipped on a character, which will just enable the critical attack damage area, and it may be the damage dealer, it may not be the damage dealer. In this particular scenario, like as I'm playing here, I'm using the Sword of Sin on Raven. It's better to have the Kryptonian Spear on Raven because that guarantees to bypass the shield. Kryptonian Spear, if you guys are not aware, it's actually a Rise of Krypton artifact. I unfortunately shattered it, and that's why I'm in a mess, a bit of a trouble here with the Sword of Sin. And here I am trying to trigger the critical hit area, and I'm able to stun as well. And now I'm tagging in Heartbreaker Harley Quinn and doing damage while she is stunned. And pretty huge amount of damage, but the problem here is, this is the problem, as you can see, guys, that she can block with the shield, and that would render the darkness useless. Like Raven healed back because the darkness was returned back, and now I'm trying to stack the darkness again. So be cautious and careful here, guys. Like, I think if you have the Kryptonite Spear, this will not be a problem at all. You will be free to do it. And one thing to note here against boss Mythic Wonder Woman is you can wait for Mythic Wonder Woman to do her specials, so that then you can start doing some damage. Here I ended up stunning her, but this was again a kind of a mistake. And look at this, we are getting 5.8 5.3 million damage from Entangling Poison Ivy while she was stunned. And here we go, we lose the darkness again, and that is because we have very less health on Raven. So I decided, like, okay, I'm in a bit of a trouble, so let me stick with the older strategy, that is have this critical attack region there, and there we are. Now we have the region, and now Heartbreaker Harley Quinn can do her magic. 11 million damage per hits, so pretty easy stuff out there once it's working perfectly. So 691 million damage. This can easily be much more. Like, it could be even a one shot if you have the Kryptonite Spear. So moving on to the next one, we will be facing boss Superman. And boss Superman is a difficult boss because he has shield, as well as the fact that he is dot immune. So any characters which does dot is not gonna affect at all. So here I went with Batman Who Laughs as well as Deathstroke, couple of health reduction characters. And the reason why Batman Who Laughs is very good here and very important here is because of his special ability 2. So as you can see, guys, this is the special ability 2. Let me just go back. Yeah, so we have the special ability 2, which inflicts 26.4 seconds Sunder debuff. The Batman Who Laughs calls for a Switch's sidekick who slashes the opponent, neutralizing all shields and barriers and temporarily disabling blocking specials. So this is what the Sunder debuff means, but it's interesting. It doesn't work exactly as it's intended for Golden Armor Wonder Woman, and we are going to look at that pip as well in this video, so stay tuned for that one, guys, because it's interesting to use Golden Armor Wonder Woman, but it doesn't work as it is supposed to work, like with everything else with NRS, I guess. Alright, let's move on to the battle here. So starting off the battle with Deathstroke. Deathstroke is 1 year for me, so he will take a lot of damage. And here I am first inflicting the Sunder debuff. As you can see, the special ability is now disabled, and also I have the Sword of Sin, so basically he will not be able to gain power. Now doing SP1 from Batman Who Laughs. So my strategy here is to first reduce the complete health from Batman Who Laughs, because then I can do solo damages with Deathstroke. So that's the objective here. And I'm able to transform and now doing just the basic attacks, and I don't have a lot of fast attack chance, and that's why it's a bit problematic because it's not reducing the health as fast as I would like it to reduce. So now we are able to do another SP2 which blocks as well as power drains because of the Sword of Sin. Pretty interesting strategy, I would say, and able to transform again right now, doing another SP1, which involves the power drain as well as continuation of the combo. Now, keep a close look on the health reduction. This is important here because we want to make sure we are able to reduce the health as much as we can. And now the Sunder debuff goes away, and I kind of just waited here so that I can reapply the Sunder debuff. But look at that, man. It did block for some time, and that's why my Batman Who Laughs lost so much health. It's ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. Now, tagging in Deathstroke, doing an SP2, so pretty good stuff. And now doing another SP2, 39 million damage there. Doing another SP2, and now I wanted to tag in Batman Who Laughs, and I was not able to interrupt, and that's actually a mistake from my end. So as you can see here, just let me roll back a bit, as you can see here. So at this point of time, Superman is doing his SP3, and I can interrupt Superman's SP3 with only my SP3. That's why this purple mark is there. But I unfortunately clicked on SP1, SP2 rather. SP2 is not gonna block it. It's SP3 only which can block it, and that's why my Batman Who Laughs went to rest in peace. And that complicates the battle a bit because I no longer will have the ability to power drain, as well as I will no longer have the ability to block the special 2. And here I took a lot of damage, tagging in with the clone now. And this is something of an advantage. You can dash back a bit, and the power cost of the SP2 is not large, so you can definitely dash back. Doing another SP2 here. So getting 3 SP2s, but I didn't complete all the SP2s from Deathstroke. So dashing back again, waiting for him to do some move, and he blocks. And this block also triggered 10 million damage, by the way, guys. So now I have Deathstroke in. So I'm trying to do some SP2s from Deathstroke as well because I didn't complete the quota from Deathstroke. So here I'm still doing SP2s, and that was a block out of the blues. But still, we are still doing some damage, and rushed back a bit. Deathstroke AI is pretty annoying, guys. It doesn't play out well. So reduce 23 million damage there. Doing another SP2 to see how much damage I reduce. I don't reduce any damage, so I kind of wait for it to take the super move. Now I'm tagging in with the clone so that I can do some damage reduction again. And as you can see, 24 million damage reduced again. So that was a bummer. Could have got another SP2 in, but it was too much out of range. We have reduced the health of boss Superman just doing SPs and basic attack hits by a long way, guys. It's 800 million damage. That's some good amount of damage given it's like, it's how much percentage? This is more than 60% of the total boss's health, which is pretty good stuff, I would say. And given boss Superman is pretty ridiculous. No dots, and also shield and other aspects as well. So now I went with King of Atlantis Aquaman here. And this is a fail pip, guys. This is a fail pip. So the first mistake that I did here is, I didn't have the Sword of Sin equipped on Dr. Fate. I had the Snow Globe equipped, and I went with Golden Armor Wonder Woman. And the reason why I went with Golden Armor Wonder Woman is this. Check out the special one, True Strike. The target of True Strike gains the Sundered debuff for 12.9 seconds. Sundered. All incoming attacks target this character, gain armor pierce, and destroy all active shields and barriers. Wonder Woman delivers an attack that knocks back her opponent. So this destroyed all active shields and barriers, but doesn't disable it. But I still wanted to check it out because on Batman Who Laughs Sunder debuff, it's mentioned that it disables the barrier. So the way this particular Sunder debuff works for Golden Armor Wonder Woman is different from how the Sunder debuff works for Batman Who Laughs, and that's an interesting thing. That's an interesting study. So we're gonna see how it works in the gameplay. And like I mentioned, guys, this is a terrible fail gameplay. So tagging in Dr. Fate, and unfortunately, like I mentioned, guys, I didn't have the Sword of Sin equipped. I wasn't concentrating properly. I don't know what I was doing. So tagging in Dr. Fate again and waiting for him to do something, literally something. Waiting for him to do some special move. He does a special move, so this guarantees me an SP3, free SP3, 51 million damage. Dashing back again, I have the Norris Snow Globe, by the way, guys, on King of Atlantis Aquaman. Now dashing in, tagging in, and waiting for another special move, and then tagging in King of Atlantis Aquaman doing another SP3. So we have done a couple of SP3s right now and tagging in, and here is the Sunder debuff. As you can see here, guys, the Sunder debuff is equipped, but the shield is not blocked. So I wanted to check what happens, and boom. You saw it, guys, what happened. And totally rest in peace here, by the way, guys. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but the way I executed this was completely a mess. I should have waited a bit so that I had the power, enough power to do an SP3 from the clone. And here I am able to do the third SP3 finally from, King of Atlantis Aquaman, and it didn't do a lot of damage because the first SP3 that was blocked actually triggered the SP3 effect of health reduction. So here I am trying to, continue with combos. Basically trying to continue with the combos and see how much I can do. Take the super move in. Now I took the super move in that, gives me the clone. Now I'm waiting for it to do something so that I can do an SP3, and it blocks it. So both of my clones completely wasted. It didn't do a single SP3. Oh man, guys, sometimes I really hate the game, but it's stupid of me as well. Like, I'll be pretty honest here. I was pretty stupid to do that. So it's a big fail, but that's how this pip went. Not much of to see here, apart from the fact that I'm, doing some basic combo interruption as well against Superman, which is hard. But let's see the damage that we did here. We're gonna jump into that part. So we were able to do 136 million damage, which is not even the 27% of the 510 million damage, which I should have done. So it's a failed pip at the end of the day. Yeah, there I said it at the end of the day. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done already. This is your boy, the Average Gamer 98 over here, signing off. You guys take care, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.